All right. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Let's get some detangling going on here before we get into it. Before we get in to it. That did not go in my hair. That did not go in my hair. There we go. Period. All right. So actually, I want to add a little bit of makeup too. I was gonna add some mascara, but I think I need to wait for mascara. So I'm gonna add some more glitter to my nose. I added. Okay. Okay. I think I wanna bridge today. She come with a bridge. Okay. Um, okay. Hello. Welcome back, you guys. So today I have a lot of stories lined up for you. And I am on a little bit of a content roll. So if you're here from any of the previous videos, please make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you comment, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and make sure that you share this video with your friends and tell them that I am here to get them together, okay? So, it says okay, we're gonna get right into the story, okay? It says, my childhood best friend told me he's in love with me. Um, I don't know, I feel like that was so aggressive. I am 29 and female. I hate when they do this for the stories because I don't really care what your gender is. And I don't care how old you are as long as you are a normal age to be telling me these stories. Anyway, um, I'm 29 and female and have been married for about a year, but with my husband who is 32 and male. And the way I'm like reading 29F and 32M as like, clothing, like the sizing for clothing. I'm like, girl, what? These are measurements. Anyway, for about 5 years, I grew up with my best friend. Let's call him Jay. 29 and male, best friends since we have been 10 years old. To tell you the truth, I always loved him, but always disregarded it as a childhood crush or just romanticizing him. We never ever spoke about feeling anything for each other, always platonic, never flirted, nothing. So y'all have no chemistry. I think that's fine. I think that happens a lot when people are like best friends, especially when you're younger, because you don't really need a label, and I think that is the beauty of what dating is becoming a little bit, because I think a lot of people are taking advantage of the fact that you don't need a label. So like I can go here and there and everywhere, and I don't have to tell you the truth. But like I feel like if you are able to have those kind of relationships with people where you are platonic but you have some chemistry, that's cute, and that can be free flowing. And I feel like I'm like on here promoting polyamory. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I just feel like I'm trying to save people from hurting themselves or attacking someone else's choice for a significant other. If y'all can all work it out and everybody can be happy on the remix, then let everybody be happy. But if not, then girl, keep it moving. Let's see. She says, They were childhood best friends. She always loved him. They never ever talked about it, and it was completely platonic. Um, but I also did measure every man against him, and that's cute. That means he's a good man, Savannah. So that's a bit rare, and congratulations and happy birthday to y'all. Um, the let's see. Can y'all tell she has a hard time keeping her place when she's reading? uh, the last year after I had, wait, the last year I have seen very little of him. After I got engaged, he forged a major distance between us. I don't think it's fair for you to say that he forged the major distance between you two if you just got engaged. Congratulations on your engagement. I hope that you are in a wonderful relationship where you are fully happy, but it doesn't sound like it because you're on here telling me about how much you like Jay. And I mean, hey, what am I to say? If y'all want to go play it, I'm just playing. But no, it is. I think it's cute that y'all were childhood crushes, but does your current partner know that you're measuring him up to someone that you've known for your entire life? That's a bit strange, and that's a bit. I would say that's never gonna happen. So I'm sorry to tell you. So the person that you just met is never, ever, ever in your mind and in your heart gonna measure up to the person that you've known for the longer period of time and the person who you have a platonic relationship with. I say that because platonic relationships are usually more carefree, meaning we genuinely mess with each other because we have other things going on in our life. And so when we get together, we get together. And when we are apart, we're just apart. So, yeah, I think that's also why I said, please don't say that he forced a major distance between you two. Because if I was your friend and you just got engaged and I'm not engaged, then I might not be living the same lifestyle as you anymore. Just the same way as when we graduate and our friends have babies and stuff like that. And I still don't have any kids. And I know a lot of people don't. So I think it is, I don't know. I think it's one of those situations where I kind of got to gracefully bow out. And I don't know, it sounds like nothing ever happened between you two, but I'm sure he caught the vibe. I'm sure he caught the vibe. So I feel like if he caught the vibe, then he probably wanted to be respectful of your engagement. And I'm sure he probably still views you as, or maybe not. I guess we'll have to get further down into the story. But I was going to say maybe he still views you as his good Judy. But let's see. And he's busy. So there was a major distance between you guys, and you figured it was because he was getting serious with his girlfriend. So maybe you thought that y'all were both gonna be like couples together. That's kind of cute, but and you gave him space. I'm living for it. Engaged. Okay, you were getting engaged and then quickly married, etc. But last week he came to my house and told me he is moving to England for 3 years for his contracting job. He works in film. He told me he respected my relationship and didn't want to cause any harm, but he needed to finally tell me that he was in love with me. He has loved me all this time. He told me that he thinks I'm his soulmate, but he is moving away because he knows I don't feel the same. I thanked him for telling me, and I told him I have to think carefully about what to say. I haven't said anything yet. I do not like when people do this because I feel like you instantly know. I feel like for me, I instantly know if I am engaged, and I feel like if I'm engaged, we already sailed past each other, and there's no wish for me to return to the relationship. But I feel like if I don't know, I feel like if we're both already in relationships and we were best friends and it was always platonic, there's not really too much to think about. I think it might be a huge leap for y'all to get into any type of romantic relationship or to even explore what that would look like. And I think that it could probably mess up the entire situation. So, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend you just leave your fiance for this man. I was gonna say it's random man, but he's not random. Is this fiance a man that you want to marry? Because you just told me in this story that you measure every man that you have ever been with up to this one friend. And the friend, I don't know what y'all have had going on. I'm sure you were probably in your receptive energy and you were probably waiting on him to tell you that he has feelings for you. But I don't think that, I don't know. I just don't think that the sudden outburst of emotion from a man is ever something that you should take into consideration. I don't think that should take it into consideration or put any thought behind it. I think that you should consider your. I think that you could consider. I think that you could. Girl, can she talk? I think that you could consider the fact that you might want to take a break from your fiance so that you can get a clear view of what a relationship and what a romantic life would look like with this platonic friend that you have not seen in a while and who is moving out of this country for 3 whole years. I haven't finished your story yet, so I don't know if you decided to pick up your whole life and go be with this man who does not have any promises to his name, but I hope not. I hope not. I hope that you considered strongly. For a second, I was going to be a little bit upset with you because you said that you were going to need time to wait. But I just needed some time to weigh my options as well. So I'm not going to shade you or fault you for that. What I am going to say is I wish you luck, actually. In the other stories, I don't feel like I can wish them any sort of luck because I feel like they're always either being screwed over very obviously, and I'm like, you need to go, or they are screwing someone else over. But it sounds like in this story, you really just want to make sure that you make the right choice for your long-term relationship. And I think that's beautiful, but I think that there are things to consider. There are huge things to consider. So let's get back to you. She say, I don't know what to think. I am trying not to admit to myself that I love him too. I have always so you have always loved him. We have a connection I don't have with any other partner. We talk in a way I don't talk to anyone else. True vulnerability. We talk about music and the universe and literature and life. Um, it sounds like y'all have a, what is the word? It sounds like y'all have a relationship that is stimulated intellectually, and that can't be beat. There aren't a lot of people who will be your intellectual match in this universe, and I think that is highly valuable with any partnership. I don't think that it has to be a fully romantic relationship, but it sounds like y'all should have a little fling going. I don't think that you should not have a little fling going while you're still in a partnership with someone else, but I do think that you should respectfully, in the most kind and with the most open heart and open mind, tell your current partners that you aren't meant for each other and that you were not fully honest before entering the situations. And I think that I'm not I wasn't fully honest in the situation is really important, because how is your partner supposed to know that your friend that you were presenting them with is your that's your love, that's your boo? So I don't think that's fair, and I do think that you should be really considerate while you are dissolving your current relationship. I think that you could absolutely have a lot of fun once your relationships are both properly and fully dissolved, and I think that you should and explore your options together. I think that you should, if he's offering, sounds like he got a lot of money to him. I think that if he's offering to take you to England with him, that you should go, girl. Why not? And yeah, just make sure that you're honest about your situation. But let's see. Um, to be brief, my current partner is a wonderful person that is a safe person who doesn't have a connection with me in this way, which is, it happens. I won't get into it, but I chose him as my partner because he is wonderful and safe and calm from a lot of deep childhood abuse and trauma. Um, so what I would tell you is also that deep childhood abuse and trauma has nothing to do with you, and I hate to see a woman in that role of, or a girlfriend or a spouse or whoever, in that role of I just had to take care of him because he just had such a hard childhood, and you don't know him like I know him. I know his trauma. I know it, and I love him, and we're always gonna stick together. Nobody cares, and those situations are highly I don't know. For me, they're highly annoying to watch because I feel like you don't have an authentic connection, and the connection is based off of a trauma bond. So there, it feels like there's like a requirement for you to stay involved with someone who you're not equally yoked with. I wish that you, because I don't know what your situation was or is, but I hope that you were able to quickly let this safe, calm, traumatized person know that they aren't gonna be the proper fit for a romantic relationship, for a exclusive romantic relationship with you at the moment. I think that if you, I don't know. I just think that if you know that he's traumatized, you should try your best to lightly dissolve the situation. But I don't think that you should be overly considerate, because at the end of the day, you are overly going to hurt this person the more time that you take without telling them. So it says, meanwhile, I guess I never realized that Jay had been fulfilling all my emotional needs all this time. So it sounds like you gave yourself the advice while you're writing it, because it sounds like you and Jay are two lovebirds and y'all have a great relationship that does not need to be platonic. It doesn't need to be platonic if y'all are willing to take things to the next step. But I think that you should be considerate of the fact that it took you this long for things to roll in that direction. And I think that you should be considerate of the fact that Jay also has a partner that he is dissolving things with, and it's not just you. So it's not just you that may have some attachment to Jay's heartstrings, and you never know. Girl, you just never know, honey. So I would recommend for you to hang it up flat screen with your previous, or not your previous, with your current partner. And I would just simply recommend for you to spend some time in England with Jay. I think that's all. Yeah, it looks like that's all for this video. So, yeah. If let me leave a comment and let me know if you've ever been in a similar situation to any of these videos, or what you would do if you were a part of any of these situations. And let me know that you are having a good time. And please comment and let me know any of y'all's relationship horror stories with full detail, and maybe I can read them for you and give you some advice. But for today, that is all I had. Not for today, honey. We will be back in like 5 minutes. But for this portion of today, that is what I have for you, and I hope that you enjoy. Please like the video, subscribe, comment, let me know that you are a brat, and yeah, I shall see you.